Today, we are diving into the topic of generative AI and its ethical use in the classroom.
Today, we are exploring the ethical use of generative AI in the classroom and its potential impact on education and society, while also acknowledging the potential disruptions and job displacement that AI advancements may bring.
Today, we are diving into the topic of generative AI and its ethical use in the classroom. Generative AI has been a hot topic lately, as it has the potential to revolutionize various fields. Tools like ChatGPT, Bing, and Bard have gained popularity and are evolving rapidly. However, industry experts and policymakers are struggling to keep up with these advancements.
That's right. One person who has been at the forefront of these discussions is Dr. Wesley Wildman, the co-founder and executive director of CMAC. In February, Dr. Wildman assigned his data, society, and ethics class at Boston University with the task of creating a policy for the use of generative AI tools in academic settings.
One of the challenges Dr. Wildman faced was how to grade assignments when students could potentially be using AI to generate their answers. Additionally, he wanted to establish clear expectations with students about how they can use generative AI to assist their learning without compromising their skills for a future driven by AI.
Absolutely. Dr. Wildman found it important to listen to the students and understand their needs when incorporating generative AI into the curriculum. His students expressed a desire for guidance on how to use this technology without harming their skill set or enabling cheating.
It quickly became evident that a full ban on generative AI was unreasonable. Such a ban would leave students unprepared for their careers after college. To address this, Dr. Wildman's class developed the Generative AI Assistance (GAIA) policy. This policy outlines that students should use tools like ChatGPT to automate mundane tasks, but must think critically about the output of AI and build upon it to create something new for their assignments.
The GAIA policy also provides grading guidelines for faculty members. It encourages them to evaluate how much generative AI is present in an assignment and establish a baseline for assignments that utilize tools like ChatGPT. This policy was quickly adopted by the Faculty of Computing and Data Sciences at Boston University. In an interview on the Crux podcast, Dr. Wildman emphasized the importance of training students to use tools like ChatGPT. While some universities may be tempted to ban generative AI under the umbrella of plagiarism, Dr. Wildman argues that this approach is unrealistic. It's challenging to detect the use of generative AI, and standard plagiarism checks may produce false positives.
Absolutely, Theo. Dr. Wildman encourages universities to reconsider what it means to educate and train students. Just as students are allowed to discuss complex ideas with each other, find resources online, and explore different perspectives, generative AI tools like ChatGPT can be seen as another avenue for discovery. However, students must demonstrate critical thinking beyond the AI's output.
Dr. Wildman draws an interesting parallel between generative AI and historical advancements like writing and the printing press. He believes that just as these advancements transformed the way we think and learn, generative AI has the potential to do the same. It's essential for us to be trained on how to think through the lens of generative AI.
Dr. Wildman also discussed the implications of generative artificial intelligence in K-12 education in a Reddit Ask Me Anything thread. He suggests that we may need to reconsider our teaching methods for helping students learn how to think. Since it is nearly impossible to block artificial intelligence text generation, we need to adapt our pedagogical priorities. He emphasizes that it is not a policy issue, but rather a procedure that teachers need to address by aligning their goals with teaching students how to think.
That's a great point. It's crucial for educators to stay ahead of the curve and reflect on their pedagogical approaches to ensure they are effectively preparing students for the future.
Absolutely. It's an exciting time as we navigate the ethical use of generative AI in the classroom. Adapting policies and teaching methods will help ensure that students are equipped with the skills they need for an AI-driven world. Dr. Wildman raises some important ethical concerns about the use of generative AI in various fields. One concern is the origin of the data used to train these algorithms. While some companies are transparent about their data sources, this lack of transparency raises questions about the potential biases in the data and whether it accurately represents the diversity of human experiences.
That's right. It's crucial to consider the potential biases in the data that is used to train AI algorithms. If the data primarily comes from certain demographics or regions, it may not accurately reflect the needs and experiences of all individuals. This can lead to biased outcomes and perpetuate inequalities.
Another ethical concern is the moderation of content and feedback for these algorithms. Many companies outsource content moderation to third-world countries where labor is cheaper. This raises questions about fair wages and working conditions for the individuals involved in this process.
Absolutely. It's important to ensure that the individuals who are moderating the content are being treated fairly and compensated appropriately for their work. This also raises questions about the responsibility of companies to provide a safe and inclusive environment for content moderation.
And let's not forget about the potential economic disruptions and job displacement that could result from the widespread use of AI. As AI becomes more advanced, it has the potential to automate various tasks and replace human workers. This can lead to job losses and inequality if not properly managed.
That's a valid concern. As AI technology advances, it's crucial for policymakers and organizations to consider the potential impact on the workforce and develop strategies to mitigate any negative consequences. This may involve retraining programs and creating new job opportunities in AI-related fields.
Moving on, Dr. Wildman also highlights the ethical concerns related to making the data and code used in language learning models publicly available. While transparency is generally seen as a positive value, there is also the potential for harm if individuals with malicious intent gain access to such sensitive information.
Absolutely. The misuse of data and code can have serious consequences, including privacy breaches and the spread of misinformation. It's important to strike a balance between transparency and protecting sensitive information to ensure the ethical use of AI technology.
It's crucial to think about the potential impact on vulnerable populations and ensure that the benefits of AI are distributed fairly.
That's right. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, we need to be mindful of its impact on society as a whole. This includes considering the unintended consequences and potential harm that AI can cause if not properly regulated and implemented.
Absolutely. We have a lot to learn about effectively communicating with AI and aligning our goals with its capabilities. It's important to properly query AI systems and ensure that they behave in the way we truly want them to.
And let's not forget about the impact that AI will have on our identities. As our relationship with intelligent machines deepens, our identities will become more entangled with these technologies. It's important to critically reflect on how this will shape who we are as individuals and as a society.
Moving on to the broader applications of AI, Dr. Wildman discusses how AI is already being used in various fields. For example, in the medical field, AI can interpret imaging scans and assist in diagnosing patients. It can also provide remote care options for individuals in rural areas.
That's right. AI has the potential to revolutionize healthcare by improving accuracy and accessibility. It can help bridge the gap between rural and urban areas and ensure that individuals receive the care they need, regardless of their geographical location.
And it's not just in healthcare. AI is also being used for more eccentric purposes, such as replicating a loved one's appearance, voice, and mannerisms. This can be a valuable tool for individuals coping with loss and seeking to maintain a connection with their loved ones.
Machine learning and AI tools are being used to facilitate rituals such as meditation, prayer, confessionals, and funerals. This raises unique ethical considerations and challenges the way we think about spirituality in the digital age.
Wrapping up, it's clear that AI has the potential to both enhance and disrupt various aspects of our lives. It's important for developers, policymakers, and society as a whole to approach the ethical use of AI with caution and consider the potential risks and benefits.
For even more great AI dope, click on this next video here.